Good evening, scholars, parents, guardians, and colleagues in education. My name is Kadeem Palmer, a coast advisor at Prince George's Community College, currently in Gwen Park High School and Dr. Henry A. Wise High School, and I will be one half of your host for tonight. Mr. Reed?
Greetings, everyone. My name is Nicholas Reed. I go by Nick Reed, and I'm your coast advisor. I support the Potomac High School, Go Wolverines, and I also support Surrattsville High School, Go Hornet. I'm also a liaison for the International High School of Langley Park.
Beautiful, beautiful. So we want to both welcome you to part one of our dual enrollment info sessions. It's entitled, What's the Hoot? Dual Enrollment at Prince George's Community College. Now, tonight, you will learn the benefits of participating in dual enrollment. You will get advice on how to select courses, and you'll learn how to connect with your coast advisor or your dual enrollment representative. You'll also hear from faculty and program participants and learn about important program deadlines, which is the most important piece for your participation. Mr. Reed?
Thank you. I also want you guys, if you're joining this session live, we would like you to join the conversation and ask many questions about dual enrollment in the chat. My colleagues and member of the dual enrollment team are online, eagerly waiting to respond. So for starters tonight, shout out to your high school, to the city that you're representing. So if you're a parent, you could represent your city or your high school. So for example, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shout out the Wolverines, Potomac High School, Surrattsville High School. Mr. Palmer, any high school you want to shout out?
Man, I want to personally shout out Dr. Henry A. Wise High School. That's my local high school. I want to also shout out Gwen Park High School over both of those. I see in the chat we have Miss Crenshaw shouting out Roosevelt. Miss Crenshaw is one of our beloved coast advisors. I know everybody loves beaches. We see Raven shouting out Surrattsville High School, Go Hornets. Who else do we have? Now, feel free to use up those comments. Use up the chat feature.
I want to see. Show me what you're representing, guys. Let's go. Be proud of your high school.
Hey, Peaches. We see Dr. Johnson repping Duval. Okay.
Thank you. Don't be afraid to put your high school in the chat, guys. Put your city in the chat. Don't be afraid. Chime in.
All right, beautiful. That's all we have so far. Sounds good. All right, so let's get to it, right? So some of you may be asking, what is dual enrollment? So let's put that up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see what dual enrollment is. Now, the College and Career Readiness and College Completion Act of 2013, CCR-CCA, established a number of requirements designed to increase college and career readiness as well as the degree completion in Maryland. Now, with a rapidly changing economy and focus on increasing the number of young adults with post-secondary degrees, the intent of the act is to reduce or eliminate the need for students to enroll in remedial courses in college. Now, students who enter college prepared, they typically benefit from improved persistence and are more likely to complete a degree. Really important, right? So dual enrollment allows the opportunity for high school students to get engrossed in the college experience by taking college level courses, some of which also yield credit towards high school graduation. Really important. You're going to learn more about that later. Now, these dual credit courses appear on both your high school and college transcripts and are weighted on a 5.0 scale, which is one of the biggest incentives. So you get that 5.0 instead of that 4.0 if you get an A. So that will be on your high school transcript. And many of the courses that students take through dual enrollment are also transferable to 2- and 4-year degree programs after high school graduation. Now, Mr. Reed.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer. So I've been stopped in the hallways. I've gotten emails from counselors. I've gotten emails from parents. And the big question is, how can I be eligible? Who is eligible? So let's talk about it. Dual enrollment is open to high school students in the 11th and the 12th grade on the first day of the semester in which the course is offered. This applies to rising 11th and 12th graders during the summer semester. So For you 10th graders, yes, I've gotten the questions. For you 10th graders, your first opportunity to participate will be next summer. But remember, that process starts with testing, okay? For the 9th graders, I've been to some of y'all parent night. For 9th graders, you'll have to wait a little bit longer, okay? And for students must have a minimum cumulative high school GPA of 2.5 and be in good academic and financial standing with PGCC. Okay. And as I talk about finances right there, we're going to transition. We're going to transition and we're going to talk about what is the cost. And parents, when you hear about the cost, I know your ears are like, because you guys know your pockets. That's where it's coming from, out of pocket. But guess what? I'm going to save you guys the trouble. Tuition is free. Again, tuition is free. Normally, students and the families are only responsible for the cost of fees and textbooks. Next slide. Currently, we have two fees. We have the instructional service fee, which is $47, and we have the registration fee, which is $25 per semester. And also, if you look at it, it is $166 per 3 credit courses. So again, fees and textbooks are covered only for form students as identified by PGCPS. We encourage all students to apply for forms through PGCPS Food and Nutrition Services. But listen up for this drum roll. Listen up for this drum roll, because I want to talk to you guys about the costs, and I want to continue to talk about the costs. And for spring 2024 semester, PGCPS is paying for all the courses. So for all students who are eligible, regardless if you get free and reduced meal, dual enrollment is completely free. That's right. Tuitions, fees, textbook will be covered for all eligible participants. No coupon clippings required. No coupon. But in order to take advantage of this opportunity, students must adhere to the defined PGCC and PGCPS application registration process and all deadlines. That word, you need to get familiar with that word. Deadlines. They're fixed. They're not flexible. Okay. This information will also be shared through the information sessions by your course advisors or dual enrollment representative via email or in person or in group sessions. Students, it's important that you check and read your email daily, at least twice a day. Okay. So let's talk about what's in this for me. And I'm going to put everything into perspective. Okay. Let's put this into perspective. I'm a proud graduate of the University of Maryland. I took this path where I attended PGCC, attended the University of Maryland. So in this example, I'm going to speak as a Terp and also a Howl as well. Okay. So as a disclaimer, the tuition rates that I will be speaking of are actually amounts for in-county and in-state students for spring 2024 semester. So listen up. Suppose you're high school students who want to eventually earn a bachelor's degree from University of Maryland. Like just today, before I leave the building, a student approached me who was a junior, and this was her question. So if you're on here, listen to my response and put this into perspective. I gave you the tuition. I tell you that it's free, but listen now. Consider these two paths. The first is a dual enrollment student who complete 15 credits as a dual enrollment student and continue to complete a associate degree in 1.5 year at PGCC, then transfer to the University of Maryland to complete their bachelor's degree in 2 years. Notice the total cost is $23,876. There is no tuition for dual enrollment. Just over $4,000 in tuition for a year and a half at PGCC, and then just under $20,000 for 2 final years at University of Maryland. Let's look at the second part. The second part is this student did not participate in dual enrollment, does not attend PGCC. Literally, you graduate high school and you're off to a 4-year university. In this case, University of Maryland, to complete your bachelor's in 4 years. So this is, guys, this is it. For the students and for the parent, it would be over $15,000 or more in tuition alone, and a total of $39,544. And that doesn't include room and board, which could cost between 10 to 15K per academic year, and you're going to be there for 4 years. Okay, imagine what you could do with the extra $15,000. Guys, look at how much you're saving. Imagine, perhaps that could go towards a new car, a new laptop. In addition to the significant cost, Prince George's Community College offers many institutional scholarships, including Prince George's Promise Scholarship, and we have an articulation agreement with many four-year colleges to ensure seamless transfer. If you're interested in learning more about how dual enrollment will impact your college decision after high school, please speak with your co-supervisor or your dual enrollment representative.
Right, perfect. So, next slide, please. A lot of y'all may be asking, why dual enrollment, right? So that is a big question when you're trying to figure out, why should I take this journey? Why should I be a part of this program, right? Now, let's just go over a couple of things, right? And follow me on the slide here. One thing is, it helps you be prepared. Now, dual enrollment program allows high school students to get prepared with various college classes that will enable them to explore their interests early and be prepared for the rigor of college courses, right? Next is, it saves time. So students who take college courses while they're attending high school will save time when they go off to their prospective 2 or 4 year institutions, because you're taking a lot of those dual credit courses as well. So you're getting both of them knocked out. It's a 2-4, right? Third, you save money. Students who take advantage of the dual enrollment program have the potential to earn 18 credits or more while they are high school students. Now, how can a student earn 18 credits? I'm glad you asked. Pay attention to this, right? If a student is qualified to take dual enrollment courses the summer before their junior year, that means they're just graduating from the 10th grade, right? They will have 6 semesters, and that's 6 that they can participate in dual enrollment. And if they take 1 3-credit course for each semester that they have obtained 18 credits, which could potentially meet their first semester requirement at their respective 2 or 4 year institution, especially if they attend a college or university in the state of Maryland, right? Now, Prince George's has an articulation agreement with all Maryland colleges and universities, so you can easily transfer courses taking through dual enrollment. So a lot of people have that question, would their courses transfer? We're merited, so definitely will transfer, right? So students who wish to attend a college or university outside of the state of Maryland would still benefit from the ease of transfer, but we encourage you to plan with the admissions and advising staff at the receiving institution to determine which courses would be best suited for your program of study. So you still want to go ahead and just check with that prospective college or university that you're going to, just to make sure that that credit does transfer in for whatever program you're going into. Next slide, please. So let's talk about the student experience, right? Now, dual enrollment is designed to help students. And what do I mean when I say it's designed to help students, right? So a couple of things that we just want to talk about. It helps you to talking about just like the most popular courses that students take. So when you're trying to figure out what major you want to go into, right? You need to figure out what classes dual enrollment will help you with. So not just to knock out the high school piece, but to also knock out your college piece, so you can get those semesters in before you actually matriculate to whatever college you're going to, right? So dual enrollment classes are real classes, and your real college students held to the same academic standards as all other college students. We have some practices in place to help students to transition into the academic rigor of college level courses. So let's talk about some expectations. Next slide, please. So some expectations that we'll have for you as dual enrollment students. So because you'll be a high school student and a college student in one, you need to understand that transition, right? A lot of students, they'll take the classes, but they need to understand what it also takes to just be a college student, because you're no longer considered a high school student when you're in these college classes, if that makes sense. But students must demonstrate readiness to meet academic expectations. Students must meet with their course advisor or PGCC Dual Enrollment Representative for course advisement and selection based on their eligibility before requesting courses, right? Just to make sure we don't go back and forth. And when you're trying to request your courses, it's just a seamless request and approval, right? Students will be taking real college courses, receiving real grades, and meeting real college students, professors, and staff. Students must take ownership and accountability for their learning, right? Students must advocate for themselves. Students must adhere to the PGCPS calendar and the college academic calendar. That's the PGCC calendar as well. So this means that you may have college classes even when PGCPS is closed, and vice versa. And also keep in mind that the college and high school calendars don't always align. So you may have college classes even when you do not have high school classes. But the expectation is that you still attend your classes, right? So when selecting summer courses, consider your plans for the summer months. So you may have travel or vacations, but those are no excuses for missing classes. That should automatically make sense. And college professors are not required to provide makeup work or reteach any materials that you miss. So with these expectations are also great impacts. So let's just talk about some of the goods now, right? So if we want to talk about the good, it will strengthen students' aspirations as well as their confidence in their academic success. It increases the probability of students attaining a college degree. College and high school transcripts are a part of your permanent record. So being successful is key. Now, we want all of our dual enrollment students to be successful in their experience with us. So in addition to a very dedicated dual enrollment staff, students have access to all of our academic and student support services. So let me name a few of them. So we have the Tutoring and Writing Center, right? So if you want help writing your paper, we have that Tutoring and Writing Center for you, right? And let's go back. We have the Math Learning Center. So if you need help with your math, we have that as well. We also have disability support services and mentor programs such as the Diverse Male Student Initiative, which is DMSI for short. And we also have the Women of Wisdom, WOW for short, right? Now, students, if you need help, there are resources for you, but you must be proactive and self-advocate. That's one of the biggest things that you should take away from today. You have to self-advocate, but you have to do that in a timely and respectful manner. So as a high school and college student in one, you have 2 transcripts to maintain, right? Let's go to the next slide real quick. So during the spring semester, right, courses are offered in 15, 10, and 7-week terms, right? Now, these courses typically meet 1 to 2 days per week. Now, the 12 and 7-week course, well, the 10 and the 7-week courses, right, are accelerated courses and are shorter in duration than the full semester. Now, the 15-week course, but with the same amount of coursework, right? So again, if you're looking to take those shorter courses, like again, the 10 and the 7-week courses, remember that those are accelerated. So you'll be looking at more coursework, right? So when you try to match that up to your 15-week course, you want to just make sure that you pay attention to that, because the 15-week course will have your course materials and your requirements for that class be spread out over 15 weeks versus 10 or 7. So please do pay attention to that. And let me transition back to Mr. Reed. Still here with us?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer. And guys, keep that in mind. There's a big difference between those 15-week courses and those accelerated courses. And we're going to transition to, after you're in those courses, how the classes are. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information in regards to that. So in regards to PGCC, the average PGCC class size is 18, and the average age of our students is about 30. So guys, as dual enrollment student, you'll actually be in class with adults. And as a dual enrollment student, you are a real college student in real college courses taught by real college professors. Again, as a dual enrollment student, you are a real college student, okay, taking real college courses, okay, taught by real college professors, okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump to a video, because the next video is from a former dual enrollment student, Miss Jamie Menendez, who not only participated in dual enrollment, but matriculated the PGCC after high school graduation and completed an associate degree. Here is Jamie's story.
To get to graduation, I have overcome many challenges. One of them is that I'm an immigrant, and I was born in El Salvador, and I came here at a young age. I thought that there weren't many opportunities for me to come and continue my education. I searched up in the PGCC website if there were any scholarships available. And luckily, from being a dual enrollment student back in high school, I was able to apply for a scholarship, which is D2D. And also, I was able to apply to another scholarship, which is the Promise Scholarship. Of course, it was something that my mother had instilled with me because it's something my family didn't get a chance to have. I made the decision to further my education and be the first one in my family to come to college and graduate. And here I am. I'm a first generation student, and it was all due to her love, her support, and her presence there. I think PGCC has given me an opportunity that I've never thought I would have. I'm going to transfer to the University of Maryland, and I earned a full ride scholarship. Honestly, a dream come true. And I think that I owe a lot of that to PGCC because they had some great resources and they made me realize that I had more potential than I believed. My name is Jamie Menendez Solorzano, and I'm a proud PGCC graduate.
Oh, wow, dear guys. Before I talk about next topic, that's a fabulous story. That what a story, what a great story. I can relate as an immigrant. I can relate as an immigrant. I know some of you guys in the chat, some of you online, you guys can relate to that story, and I hope some of you can emulate Miss Menendez. Okay, let's talk some more about class format. So, in addition to the multiple course locations, Prince George's Community College offers courses in several different formats. The first one is face-to-face. Students are welcome to take classes in person at one of our 3 campuses, which is Largo University Town Center and Laurel Cottage Center. These classes have scheduled meeting days. Be sure you know your class location and account for travel time. Another class format is hybrid. Hybrid provide the flexibility of scheduled meetings on campus and online work or scheduled virtual meetings. This format has less frequent face-to-face meetings, but does allow students to connect with their professors and classmates frequently. Structured remote and distant remote. These courses are scheduled virtual meetings. Students join these classes on Zoom on scheduled days and times. And the other format is asynchronous online. These courses don't have meeting days and time. Students will complete their work with due dates online. Students are required to complete at least 6 credits face-to-face, hybrid structured remote or distant remote, with a 2.5 or greater college GPA to qualify for online DL asynchronous courses. All course formats require students to engage in discussions and modules and submit assignments through Canva, a learning management system with which students are already familiar with. Some students also benefit from being able to take classes at their high school. Another colleague, Ms. Tawana Terry, will join this evening and will talk about the exciting opportunities through Dual in the School program. I want to go ahead and I want to welcome my distinguished colleague, Ms. Tawana Terry.
Greetings and good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Tawana Terry, and I am the Dual in the School program manager here at Prince George's Community College. The Dual in the School program is another program here at the college that works parallel or runs parallel to the general dual enrollment program. And what that means is a program that these courses are taught at the high school level, at the actual home high school. However, the teachers are vetted and certified professors of PGCC. The program eliminates the barrier of having to come to one of our campus locations, and it allows you to still earn college credit while you're at your home school. Although the course is offered at the home school, the content and the course intensity is the same. Let me say that again. The content and the course intensity is the same as if you were at PGCC in one of our locations. The application process for this program is the same as our general dual enrollment program offerings. So when you apply for your general dual enrollment program offerings, as you are working with your representative or your co-supervisor, they will be able to assist you with understanding which courses are considered dual in the school. Currently, the Dual in the School program is only offered to 6 schools in Prince George's County Public Schools: Duval High School, Gwynn Park High School, Central High School, Friendly High School, and we've added 2 additional high schools, Northwestern High School and Surrattsville High School. These are the only schools currently that are offering a Dual in the School course. Please get with your host advisor or college representative for more information on what classes are dual in the school at your location. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Terry. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's get into this real quick, right? Because we will have a lot of students who are returning dual enrollment students. So please pay attention to this piece. Now, dual enrollment students must apply for enrollment each semester that they would like to take college courses through the dual enrollment program, right? For the upcoming semester, PGCC will use a new application, which can be accessed from the PGCC website beginning on October. Pay attention to these dates. Beginning on October 2nd. Remember, if you already have taken dual enrollment courses or are currently taking courses, you will need to submit an application for the spring 2024 semester. So this upcoming semester, you still have to submit another application, right? Each semester that you're taking courses. Now, our October 19th session will go into more detail about the new application process. So again, there is a new application. You will do that application on the PGCC website, and applications will open on October 2nd. Now, the deadline to apply for spring 2024 is November 21st. So I hope you're paying attention to those dates, right? Now, only students who adhere to this deadline will be permitted to take dual enrollment courses for the spring 2024 semester. You have a big window. You have to meet that deadline. I don't know what you're doing if you're not meeting that deadline. So the steps. So let me touch on these real quick. This is the part that you take notes, right? Or take just a picture of what we have here. But the steps include creating an account on PGCC's application portal. You have to complete the dual enrollment application, and you have to obtain your parent and counselor approval, right? We simplified the steps for you all, but now let's be sure that you're paying attention, right? And I keep saying this. When does the dual enrollment application open? Please put that in the chat. I know y'all are paying attention. That's why we're here. So please put that in the chat for me, please. Again, when does the dual enrollment application open? I said it about 2,000 times. Beautiful. All right, now Lightning plays Roblox. You got it. So October 2nd, you are correct, right? Now, when is the deadline to apply for dual enrollment? When is the deadline, which so many students miss? We know we have our procrastinators. When is the deadline? Put that in the chat for me as well. Let me see if you have it again, Lightning plays. When is the deadline? All right, so Silvar Forte, he got you. Lightning, you have it as well, November 21st. thank you all for paying attention, because the students who don't pay attention to this are the ones who are going to be asking us, hey, can you still let us in? You have a lot of time. November 21st. So again, our applications will open October 2nd and we close November 21st. So please pay attention to that, right? Now, and we're going to have more workshops to go in detail, and we'll have a follow-up to this workshop on October 19th. So please do pay attention to that. Now, what are the 3 things required for a complete application by the deadline? Drop those in the chats as well. I'm going to give y'all a couple of seconds. What are the 3 things required for a complete application? I know y'all got the dates. That's a little bit easier to remember. What are the 3 things? All right, so because I don't see Lightning or Silvar putting that in the chat, let me just go with these again. Now, first thing is create an application, create an account on the PGCC's application portal. So create that account first on PGCC's application portal. Then you want to complete the dual enrollment application, and that's after you create your account. And then you have to obtain your parent and counselor's approval. I see you're trying to come back, Lightning. But again, a couple of other things. So yeah, you have to have that counselor approval. So let's touch on this as well. For new students, right? You're going to also have to activate OutLink, and our returning students already know about this. But if you're a new student, you have to activate your OutLink account, and you also have to complete your new student orientation. So just want to touch on those as well, right? So do not delay. If you need assistance, again, please contact your coast advisor. That's why we're here. So for my WISE and my Gwynn Park students, reach out to me, or your dual enrollment representative if you do not have a coast advisor at your respective school. So now let's touch back with Mr. Reed. He's going to connect on the next slide for us. Mr. Reed, are you here?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Palmer. That was great information, very critical information. It's critical. I mentioned deadline. That's the reason why most students don't participate. It's not that you guys aren't brilliant, because I know you guys are brilliant. It's not that you guys don't have the GPA, but it's just that accountability and that being more responsible in regards to meeting that deadline. However, I know that we have provided a lot of information tonight, but we don't want to overwhelm you. So we invite you all to join us for part 2 of our information session on Thursday, October 19th, 2023 at 6 p.m. At that session, we'll be getting you all ready, and we'll be discussing application and registration steps for spring 2024. But for now, take some time to connect with your coast advisor or your dual enrollment representative to determine which courses might be a good fit for you. As I stated, like before I left my building today, there was a scholar, hey, Mr. Reed, inquiring about dual enrollment. So again, for me, you guys know me. If you're at Potomac or Saratsville High School or International High School at Langley Park. But also, I want to say, to find your school's PGCC Coast Advisor or dual enrollment rep, I'm going to encourage you to visit pgcc.edu/coast. So again, it can be www.pgcc.edu/coast. Okay. And the team at PGCC and PGCPS are excited to provide this amazing opportunity, and we are here to support you along the way. Again, there, as you can see, all the contact information. I'll recommend that you guys take a picture of the contact information. Okay. So I want to welcome my colleague back as we conclude this session. And yes,
let me just jump in, Mr. Reed. I want to thank you all for attending again. This is a great opportunity for all of you all students. If you're eligible, then it does not make sense to not get these classes for free, textbooks for free, fees for free, tuition fee. It only makes sense. So, I mean, if you're a returning student, man, spread the word. So one of the biggest ways that students hear about dual enrollment is from their colleagues like you all, right? So your peers, make sure that you tell them about dual enrollment. If they haven't heard, let them know the dates, the deadlines. a lot of students will miss that. So please let them know the dates and deadlines. If they don't know, one of the best things that you can do for us tonight, after we put on all of this information for you, this nice information session, is to just refer them back to their course advisor. So please let them know, go talk to your course advisor at whatever high school you're at, find out who your course advisor is. We put that link up so they can just search by school and they'll be able to find whoever they are.
And I want to chime in real quick. Guys, this video is available on YouTube for review later. So if you missed something, if you're just joining, if you join at the last 5 minutes, or you missed like the middle of it, or you were on and you jump off, it's okay. This video will be available later as well. Okay.
All right. And just to let us know how we did, I'm going to ask you to please just take 2 minutes to complete a brief evaluation of this session. Just simply click the link in the description. So you should see that in the description below. And I want to thank Miss Terry for just coming. And I want to thank Jamie, even though Jamie, she may hear about this later, but thank you, Miss Terry. I want to thank the course advisors. We do a great job, and I want to just thank all of my colleagues and the dual enrollment staff who have been responding to you in the chat. Mr. Harad, I see you. And finally, a special thanks to PGCC TV and production staff for ensuring that this event was a success. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. And again, as I always say, we're here to serve. Thank you.
Have a great evening.
Live from the Owl's Nest here at PGCC.
Have you seen all the great comments about dual and concurrent enrollment at Prince George's Community College?
For real.
And they're all 5-star. Look at this.
I took 8 classes and earned 25 credits that will transfer to my university.
I took an English course that counted towards my high school graduation.
Yeah, most PGCC dual enrollment students earn A's, B's, and C's in their courses. Here's another one.
I saved almost $1,000 and earned a 4.0 college GPA.
Dude, a 4.0? For real? Oh, look, this one right here is from a parent.
Dual enrollment is absolutely the best thing you can do for your child to help them grow and experience the college environment firsthand.
Dude, was that your mom?
Facts. They all love dual and concurrent enrollment at PGCC.
But wait, there's more. After high school graduation, you could continue your studies at PGCC and earn an associate's degree or certificate.
Plus, you may be eligible for scholarships to help cover the cost of tuition and fees.
For more information about dual and concurrent enrollment at Prince George's Community College, visit pgcc.edu/go/high school.
Listen, don't let procrastination hold you back. Prepare for what's next at Prince George's Community College. Train for the career of your dreams and secure your future. Earn an associate degree or a certificate and you could start pursuing your passion today.